Hey, how are you? I'm Arica Angelo, dating and relationship expert of 14 years now. And I have a free connection meditation that I want you to go and download right now so that you can start experiencing the power of love, all from the comfort of your mobile phone. It's my voice with music, just helping you to connect with love so that when you go out into the world of being single or being in a relationship, that you have that precedent of feeling and knowing that you're loved. And today I want to talk to you about something that a lot of us can do when we've gone through hard times in relationships. I mean, who hasn't gone through a hard time in a relationship? At some point, all of us will experience some form of rejection, loneliness, insecurity. So if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, that's me, that's where I am right now, babe, you are not alone. You're not alone. And I know that when you're having that experience, you feel like you're the only one having it. It seems on social media, everybody else has it together but you. You hear your friends telling you their highlights in their life, and you go, why can't I get my shit together? You're not alone. We've all been there. I've been there more times than I want to even think about, but you're not alone. And I want to share with you something that I see a lot of us doing when we've gone through pain, when we've gone through rejection, when we've been hurt. And that is that we often run from ourselves. Ugh. It's so interesting, right? Because it's like when we want love, when we want to connect with people, we're hoping that someone will love us, will choose us, will accept us. But oftentimes we will run from ourselves. Why? Because we're trying to avoid some form of pain. Now that pain may be something that someone said to you 5 years ago that you can't let go. It could be a hurtful relationship where you've been betrayed. It could be severe rejection where you pursued someone and they just flat out said, no, not interested. It could be in your marriage where you guys have not had sex in years, or you guys are having sex, but there's still tension in the relationship and you guys aren't talking about it. And so instead you run from yourself. Let me encourage you that running from ourselves, let's be honest, we do it. Why? Because it feels good. It feels good not to feel that pain, the rejection, the hurt, whatever it is that you know that you're avoiding. It feels good in that moment to scroll on Instagram or to watch Netflix or to eat more chocolate or drink more wine. I'm just saying all the things I love to do. Or go out and hang out with your friends and talk about everything but that. And listen, there is a time and a place for that, to give your body, give your mind a break. But at some point, running does come with a cost. When we run from ourselves, we make it very hard for people to run to us and to love us and to connect with us. Doesn't mean you're not lovable, but it makes it very hard because when people show up to meet you, to connect with you, you're not there. And you're not there because you're running from you. So how do we stop running from ourselves? How do we stop running from that pain that we're trying to avoid? You know, one thing that I have really empowered myself with, it's something I empower my clients with, is just flat out talking to myself and my body and my heart. I know it sounds so crazy, but when I have my online programs and I have a course called Emotional Warrior, when I talk about my heart, I actually have full-on conversations with my heart. And it looks like this. Listen, I know that you feel so hurt right now. I know you feel so rejected. And sweetheart, I am so sorry. That was not fair. It was not okay what they said to you. And I'm so sorry, sweetheart. But the truth is that you are so lovable. You're so lovable. And you're so kind. And so you don't have to be afraid of this pain that's in your body, this pain that is trapped in your mind. You don't have to be afraid of that, sweetheart, because you know what? I'm here. I'm right here with you. And my somatic therapist, she taught me to put one hand under my left armpit and then a hand over my shoulder. And every time I do, I'm just like, and just as you're in that stage of just saying, listen, we can face this. Yeah, there's a woman named Glenn Doyle, I believe her name is, and she says, we can do hard things. And so you just tell yourself in that moment, we can do hard things. We can look at this. We don't have to run away. It's okay. And you'll feel it. You'll feel the fear. You'll feel the tightness in your chest, and you just talk yourself through that. It's okay. I feel you. I know you're scared. I hear you. I hear you. I'm with you. I'm with you. And just in that, it creates a safe place for the pain to come up. Because listen, we're not trying to be martyrs and just, let's feel all the pain. Unto what? We feel the pain unto healing so that we can get on the other side and have bliss, have peace, experience a transformation of going from a pain state to a receptive state, of feeling the joy and the excitement of being loved, being seen, being heard, being accepted. But if there's an area in your life and you're watching this and you're like, I have been running for a long time, listen, I want to encourage you to stop running. In fact, I would highly encourage you to get that connection meditation. Start there. It's something gentle to kind of get you back into your body so that you feel supported. I highly encourage you to go download that right now. And then the next step is, once you feel comfortable in yourself, it's so funny, I'm talking to you and I'm like rubbing my legs. It's just like, it's that self-soothing. It's such a beautiful gift we can give to ourselves. But once you feel comfortable and you feel safe in that you would find a friend that you know loves you. That's the most important thing, is not just telling anyone what you're going through. Brene Brown says, we share vulnerability with people who have earned the right. And so when someone has been your ride or die, they've been true to the end, they love you no matter what, that's a person that you just say, hey, I've been keeping this inside and I'm scared to deal with it. And I just want to share this with you so that I can get it out of my body. I can voice this. So I don't carry this in my body. And I don't necessarily even need your advice. I just need to share it with you, and I need to know that you're there. And anytime we're sharing something big with someone, we always want to ask them, hey, are you in the place to hear this? Because sometimes people aren't in the place to hear it, and you don't want to set yourself up for failure. You don't want to have that experience where you go, I just knew no one's going to be there for me. I just knew it, and here we are. No. You want to set yourself up to win. So you ask them, hey, are you in the place here? And if not, when's a good time? Because I really need to share this. And I'm afraid that if I don't share it, I'm never going to share it. So I really, when you have a moment, it would mean the world to me if you could hear this. So the minute that you start doing this, this is where freedom comes. This is where you start feeling relief. This is where you quit hiding and you actually allow people to see you. And the more that people see you, guess what? You're lovable. So the more that they see you, the more loved you are, because they can accept you, because they can see all of you and not the parts of you that you're running from and hiding from. So I hope that this helps you. Make sure you get that connection meditation. And for any other support, you can always go to my website, aricaangelo.com. I love you so much. You're so loved. You need to know that today. You really need to know that you're loved and that you have what it takes. And baby doll, you matter. You freaking matter in this world. You need to know that, hun. You need to know that you matter. And if this video touched you, make sure that you subscribe, you share it with your friends and like it, because that will help me. So I would appreciate your support in that, and sharing my work with other people, because hey, maybe you have a friend who you know is running. You're like, just gonna slide this in your DM. I think you should watch this. I think this could really help you. I love you. I'll see you soon. You have what it takes. Take care.